the weatherman that's dictating things right now here this weekend in Assen. We're going to have a wet track out there, and everyone knows there's a new challenge to face.
Jonathan Rea taking advantage of his experience here in Assen and on the wet tyres to top the timesheets. His first pole with Yamaha. Nicola Spinelli in to replace Danilo Petrucci. Spinelli could hardly have expected to qualify as high as P11.
It looked like Inter's on Spinelli's bike. Inter front there on Locatelli. So everyone else though is out there on slicks, and this is a massive mistake right now as it stands.
But look how hard it's coming down the rain at this stage. Jonathan Rea, it is, confidently leading the way.
Spinelli's the key here. Spinelli's out there, intermediates, front and rear, so keep an eye out in the number 24 machine. Spinelli can win this race right now as it stands.
Look at the grip he's got compared to the others. Rea's off the circuit altogether. Question is, how quickly will the track dry, and what will be his performance differential when everyone else is able to get up to speed? Razgatlioglu runs a little bit wide, and it's not pretty, but Andrea Locatelli's made another place, up into P3. Razgatlioglu beginning to drop backwards. None also losing a position, and Toprak Razgatlioglu trying to come back at him. The two top performers from the Catalonia round last time out. Whoa! Big moment, and down goes Andrea Iannone. Here goes Toprak from a distance back as well into the final few turns. That gap is coming down so dramatically for Nicola Spinelli, and he's going to see it each lap.
Oh, red flag is out. We're past 2/3 race distance. Spinelli's won the race.
Spinelli leads. The celebrations begin for Marco Barnabo and the team. 292 races for Barney to get their first win. Just 6 points separate the lead quartet. 7 races into the 2024 World Championship. Nicolo Bulliger retains the series lead, but his teammate Alvaro Bautista started with a 24-point handicap after his race 1 fall in Australia. He's now just 1 behind. Jonathan Rea being swallowed up in the run to turn 1. Razgatlioglu managing to defend second place. Toprak Razgatlioglu caught out there by a tight line for Jonathan Rea. Off the circuit altogether, and that sends Alvaro Bautista down to 9th place.
He's running deep though into the right-hander. Rea's going to make an easy move, and Lowe's comes through as well. Toprak, he's struggling. He doesn't have that grip.
Despite Bautista's error, and Bautista's already through on Toprak. Bautista's going to try it through the northern loop, and he will indeed find his way through on Alex Lowe as Alvaro Bautista now cuts past Jonathan Rea. Lap 9 of 10 then. Nicolo Bulliger has led from the start, and from the front row of the grid, Alvaro Bautista coming through from 7th place on the grid, the 3rd row. He's picked them off systematically. He's all over the tail now of his teammate Nicolo Bulliger. This is going to be a victory by over 2.5 seconds here. Alvaro Bautista means business. He takes the championship lead with victory in the Tissot Superpole race. Alex Lowe's through on Remy Gardner. His first podium in Assen since his rookie campaign in WorldSBK. Difficult finish to that race for Razgatlioglu. Perhaps he'd gone a little bit too hard in the early stages.
As we got ready to go on air, it started to spit rain in front of us here in the commentary box.
Alvaro Bautista with a fast start from pole position. Nicolo Bulliger tries to pull alongside him in towards turn 1, but Bautista chops off his nose, sweeps across. Andrea Locatelli making swift progress as Jonathan Rea comes through on Nicolo Bulliger. As Toprak Razgatlioglu comes through on Michael van der Mark. Gardner there through on Nicolo Bulliger. And that's Razgatlioglu in front of Nicolo Bulliger for 4th position. Razgatlioglu through aggressively on Andrea Locatelli. Toprak with an opportunity to make the pass here, and he's not going to miss that opportunity. Razgatlioglu now just a tenth of a second away from Alvaro Bautista, and the two main championship contenders going head-to-head once again. Razgatlioglu leads the way at the start of lap number 8. That's all kicking off with Bautista through on Razgatlioglu. Locatelli, well, they were almost three abreast, the three different manufacturers at one stage there.
There's a crash in the background.
And this is the aftermath of that spill for former teammates Alex Lowe's and Jonathan Ray. Remy Gardner doesn't hold back, doesn't pull his punches, he's straight through on Toprak Razgatlioglu. Gardner through on Bautista to hit the front. Remy Gardner will be a WorldSBK race leader at the end of lap number 12. Locatelli through on the inside of Bautista. Running wide through the first two turns, Andrea Locatelli, he's out of the podium position. Coming into turn 16, the Geert Timmer curve in front of the main stand, and Razgatlioglu is already through as we pick them up coming through there. Razgatlioglu hits the front, he's gone off onto the green paint, that will be okay at the end of lap 16, nothing more than a warning for that. Razgatlioglu, Bautista and Remy Gardner will be your podium trio. Toprak Razgatlioglu had never won before in Barcelona. He did that 4 weeks ago. He'd never won before in Assen. And Toprak Razgatlioglu takes race 2 of the Pirelli Dutch round. First podium in WorldSBK for Remy Gardner.